how easy do you think the baby will come out? So, I don't know if you guys have seen, but people are making TikToks saying two things. One, that my child is going to be bullied in school. And two, they're making TikToks about my delivery of my child and like children going on water slides.
I actually haven't seen any of that. I haven't been on TikTok.
Well, those are majority of the comments, like on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my Twitter, just saying stuff like that. And then also just like, I feel bad for the kid because your mom did porn. I have one thing to say to that. I feel bad for you.
Oh.
You clearly had a terrible mom who raised a son that talks like that to women.
Facts, baby. Hello, baby. Welcome to another episode of the Early Morning Podcast. Hello, and thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. It is episode 70, man. Grab you a J, grab you a brew, grab you whatever it is you do, man, and try to kick back, relax, and, you know, enjoy another episode, man. It is... Wow, how do I not know the dates, man? September 5th, 2:40 p.m., it's a Sunday, man. It's a Sunday. It's a chill day. You know, I haven't uploaded in a little bit. We haven't posted a pod in a minute, and I apologize sincerely about that. But I've been kind of just trying to plan like a good episode, low-key, which sounds corny as fuck because what of these episodes has been good? You know what I'm saying? But real quick, just to backpack off what just occurred right there, that was Lana Rhoades, famous, here we'll be polite, famous adult actress, famous, it runs out after that, well known for exclusive content, as they say it now. You know, if you don't want to be having an OnlyFans, you just post your exclusive content on your link tree. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, porn star basically, or ex-porn star, whatever. They usually go back. Who knows what'll happen with her? But basically, what's it called? That clip that we just shared of God, dude, I just want to go back to her face real quick. I mean, look at this face. Ah, yeah. Like, I'm just gotta be quiet because we're in the first couple minutes. But dang, dude. Yeah, that's Lana Rhoades describing, and this clip isn't new. It just kind of came across my YouTube algorithm, which I explained last episode. What the heck is going on with it? I have no idea. But yeah, it came across my feed, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. I didn't even know Lana Rhoades had a podcast or did a podcast or whatever, any of that stuff. But this looks like it was from a podcast. Anyway, she's talking about, I guess she's pregnant, okay? And I guess that she was being made fun of on the internet, which is crazy, right? Like, who would think that the internet's going to make fun of you, right? Weird, right? But yeah, she was being mad or describing her disdain for people making fun of how her child will be delivered, which, dude, as a porn star, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude. I mean, and especially with the films that she's created, dude, she's got a catalog, man. And I'm talking about all kinds of things, man. And this isn't in the slightest a family podcast. This is a comedy oriented. This is based on, you know, me just spewing garbage and whatever I think might be funny or entertaining or relative to the world. But most of the time and I don't even want to say most of the time, a lot of the time it crosses people's minds and it makes them feel like they're I don't know, not thinking properly. But maybe Lana Rhoades wasn't thinking properly by like trying to make fun of people's mom or people or children basically saying children are stupid and their moms are even stupider because they raised a stupid child. And she's getting mad at those moms because she's gonna be one of those moms that did porn and is gonna raise a child that's gonna get made fun of. Dude, am I Aristotle? Dude, I don't even know, bro. I don't do poetry. I don't do any of that shit. It's very simple to understand that, A, Lana Rhoades, probably not even your real government name. Not going to Google it because it doesn't really matter right now. You made poor choices and decisions and morals and all whatever the fuck you were just roasting other moms for. Now, your child is going to have to live with those repercussions, dude. Guess what, man? That's how the world goes, dude. Life happens, man, and it happened in that way for you. I don't know for what reason, but it did, dude. And now she got on this podcast or whatever, fucking Patreon, you know, nudity, OnlyFans, whatever it might be, and is talking about how she's mad TikToks or whatever are happening, making fun of her. Dude, again, internet. It's the modern day wild, wild west, bro. You might turn a corner and get popped for no fucking reason, dude. Honestly. You know, you might get on TikTok, see a, you know, nice, genuine child dancing, and then you might get on TikTok and see some fucking Mexican or Colombian kid or some random, you know, Hispanic, Latinx, dude, I'm trying to cover all the bases, just doing blow out of a bag. And that's just your feed, man. That's my feed, at least. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if Lana Rhoades is doing something wrong. Lana, you're here, dude. I mean, pipe up, you know. I shouldn't pipe up, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, dude, this episode is not about Lana Rhoades. It's not about being, you know, no maternity advice. I'm a degenerate from Southern California, with a mullet, so, you know, that goes as far as to say what's going on with me, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick before we get into it, you know, you can check me out at VIK_EMP on Instagram, TikTok at Early Morning Pod. If you want to contact us via email, it would be business@theearlymorningpodcast.com. Or, dude, just fucking leave a comment in YouTube, dude, in the YouTube section, man. I always say, like, we try to get, or a review on iTunes if you listen there. But I don't know if you noticed, dude, but I got a 2-camera setup right now, playing Lana Rhoades clips, and we got some new art in the studio, dude. Shout out Rask, bruh. Big shout out to Rask. He's a local artist out of LA, tattoo artist, just overall artist, man. And he hooked me up with a print of an original painting that he did, and you know, just big salute to him. And yeah, man, just hop onto the YouTube, dude, for full effect, dude. You could see how ugly I am, and you know, all the shit that, you know, goes down in the studio, and all that, dude. But really quick, man, this is, I mean, yeah, I guess gonna take a little bit of I don't want to say depressing, but I mean, I had to plug myself, and then it just feels bad. It's just all bad, man. I mean, last night there was a comic who passed away, a Los Angeles-based comedian. I don't know his name off the top of my head, man, and I don't know the guy. I've never met the individual or anything like that, but it's so sad, man. This story, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Because, dude, all these comics are like posting this very depressing stuff, and you know, it makes me sad, dude. But God damn. Anyway, man, comic passed away last night. He overdosed on what was, he thought, cocaine, but was fentanyl, unfortunately. So that's never a cool thing. But yeah, man, this guy, I mean, Fudge, who, if you're at all familiar, if you've been listening to the Early Morning Podcast at all, you know who Fudge is. He helped me get on my first show. He's helped me a ton in comedy and stand-up. And him and a bunch of the people on that show, you know, Chris Sneed, Cal Hamilton, those guys, they were friends with this guy. And, you know, he, like I said, he ended up, you know, he was at a house party in Venice and did some blow, and it was laced with fentanyl, you know, as a lot of the shit is these days, man. I mean, I hate saying it, man, but that's what happens, man, when you dabble in these street drugs, or with like almost any drug now. There's gonna be a chance that fent is involved, man. And for some reason, that's what all these drug dealers and shit are doing, man. They cut corn. It's what it is, man. It's a business, you know. And they're gonna try to put the guy away, the guy that did that, what's it called, sold them the drugs and whatnot. This comic, oh my god, I'm so sorry I can't remember. I am like just not recalling his name right now, but they're gonna try to say this comic, you know, they're gonna try to lock him up, or the person that sold him these drugs, they're gonna try to lock them up and say, hey, like, it was your fault that these people died. And okay, I finally am finding this guy's name. I'm so sorry that it's taking this long, dude. Okay, so we got it back, man. My bad. I just didn't want to disrespect anybody like that. We got you know, this is who it was who struggled. You know, I don't know if he struggled with you know, cocaine addiction or anything like that, but it was Faquan Johnson, and you know, this is the comic. And like I said, Kate Quigley was also there, and I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, rest in peace, man. And you know, we'll try to get back to, like I said, this being a comedic podcast, and one in particular about the season 2 Dave finale, man. We're back at it like a drug addict, man. Wow, too soon, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, season 2, man. Obviously a lot more about the feels. Obviously a lot more drama. Obviously a lot more getting to know the character. A lot of character development for sure. Way more than the first season. Which the first season you got to know the characters. You know, you know we love Santino, Mike, his manager on this podcast, Gata. You know, bringing the energy. He's funny. And also, you know, having fucking depression, which is dope, dude. That's dope. A lot of people like that. And what's it called? Allie, dude, the bubbly girl. You know, speaking of, man, this always, you know, when I think of Dave and Allie, bang, that picture right there. When they do their song, dude, I forgot what it's called, but I think it's called Dave and Allie song. I think actually that's what it's called. Honestly, I just fucking itched my nipple. Really, that was odd. But anyway, yeah, dude. So yeah, a lot of. I mean, you already kind of got to know who Allie was. It was interesting, you know, the characters. I can't even remember her name, but you know, the Asian female character who's fuck, man. She has sex with Els, Young Taco from Odd Future. She has sex with Els. She's like the graphic designer. She's like the artist chick. Allie's good friend. You get to know, you know, more about her. There's like an episode about her and her family, and like how she used to work with Dave, which I had no idea that was a thing, but how was I supposed to know? I wasn't in the writer's room when they created this, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is, as they say. And you know, that, I mean, it was a lot, like I said, a lot of more dramatic, more giving theme to what happened, you know, or to what's about to happen, or to what happened to Dave, you know, like to get him to become Lil Dicky, as they always say. Yeah, or not always in the show. It's always like, hey, you know, I'm Dave, not Lil Dicky or whatever. But of course, there was a bunch of, you know, comedic undertones and comedic, like, You know, that's where I think Santino came in heavy, man. I mean, Dave's hilarious himself, dude. He's hilarious himself, but Santino comes in and he's able to, you know, from like a really awkward scene where Gaeta's having a panic attack, he's able to, you know, sneak in a one-liner that makes, you know, that calms down the mood, you know. I swear there were a couple episodes like the one in Korea. I swear, I think it's just called Korea. I was getting anxiety, man. I was getting anxiety during the episode watching it because there was so much going on. There was so much tense. They're in Korea, and you know they're possibly gonna get arrested for drugs, and what's it called? Dickie's album or his laptop with his album is stolen, or it's gone, and they need that. It's like so much fucking going on in one 28-minute episode. I was like, God damn, bro, this is giving me anxiety. Where in the last season it was like I'd watch this to escape anxiety. You know what I'm saying? And again, not to knock the show at all, like literally at all. Great show. And I don't know, man. I could see that like the writers really tried harder to like, you know, and I hate this, like I don't know, like they tried hard to really commit to what was going on in the present world and in what's going on with you know, political culture and political views and what's going, like, just, you know, Asian lives matter, Black lives matter, all that stuff. Like they go in to certain aspects of that, of like I said, I can't remember the character's name, but the girl that fucked Els and Allie's friend, like they talk about her being Asian and having a rougher upbringing, and then they talk about what's it called? Why am I blanking on it, dude? I mean, Gaeta. They talked about Gaeta being black for the whole series, but fuck, man, there's this one part, it's so like niche. Oh, social media. It's like a social media influencer, man, which that was a good episode. You know, they had Doja Cat on as a possible girlfriend that Dave might have, man, but like I don't know, man, like Doja Cat, in my eyes, I never really fucked with her, never respected her. I always just saw her as like a cokehead that just went on Instagram Live, and it's funny because they kind of portrayed her as that instead of the cokehead part. They just portrayed her as a fucking artist that lives on Instagram Live and is basically always just involved in some drama, which is what she is, man. That's what it is. That's her. But you know, besides going deep into these characters, and besides like kind of touching political bases and you know, the Asian hate, and you know, Black Lives Matter, and white people are super privileged, that was another one. One thing I really fucking hated about this season, dude, or not even hate, well, yeah, I did hate it. None of the episodes followed up with each other. Not one episode followed the next one and picked up from that where the previous left off. And you might be thinking, how can you make a television series or show or season which just leaves every episode on a cliffhanger? And at the same time, I gotta give them props where it's due. They were able to do that. Every episode, one episode it takes place in Korea. The whole episode, they're in Korea. Next thing you know, they're back in LA at Lil Dicky's fucking mansion in the hills, and he's having problems recording. It's like, and they don't address it. They don't address it at all. They don't say, hey, you know, the record, this what's happened with the record. Nothing, man. He'll go on a date or whatever. Nothing. He'll see Allie somewhere, and it'll be crazy party. And the next episode, nothing. And it's like, it leaves you, it's like, oh, okay, next episode, they're going to talk about this, or they'll pick up from this. And it never fucking happens. And again, to their credit, they do a good job of that, moving on to other things. But at the same time, it's like, what are we watching here? Are we just watching a bunch of mumbo jumbo that's trying to be filled into an artistic way? Or are we trying to watch, like, you know, the progression of this artist's career and his life and his struggles, but and again, his struggle. That's where I really appreciate it. They go really like kind of in depth with his struggles, man, in this season. And of course, they did that like pretty much in the first season. His struggles financially, his struggles, like with his friends. But they did a lot of his. They showed his struggles creatively rather. I'm sorry. The struggles that he goes through on a regular daily basis with trying to come up with creative content with what's that word I was looking for they need him to drop an album and he needs to come up with clever shit and he's struggling with it. That's basically what it is, man. And it shows like I said, the depression that he kind of goes through and the despair that he has for himself and for others, and also trying to work on his personal life. So like I get why they made it this much deeper. I understand why they made it, more about the artist and like the people around him rather than the jokes and the fun about being Lil Dicky, which is what I think they sold the show as. But hey man, at the end of the day, FX gotta eat, so do what you gotta do. Hulu needs their prescription or subscription or whatever it is. I don't know, they may be prescribed some Backney shit just like fucking Dave. Real quick, dude, Backney, that's a term, I don't know if I'm sure you know. Just a real quick segue from the Dave thing. Backney, we used to make fun of people like that and like people with, people with acne on their back in high school. We'd literally fucking call them, hey dude, how's the Backney treating you, whatever. But bro, there was a girl, man. There was a girl that had nice breasts. She was decent looking, man. And she had pimples on her tits, bro. And we just called them Timples, bro. And bro, we just destroyed this poor girl, dude. And not really, but oh wow. So I don't know what it's like for Lil Dicky to have Backney, but geez, man, that girl in high school, bro. What's it called? I think she ended up doing porn too or something. I don't know. She may have worked with Lana Rhoades, but her Timples went away, I think. I don't know. I don't really know. But anyway, the what's it called? Getting to know the artist's struggles and the everyday, like writer's block that he struggled, I keep saying struggle, bro. The fuck, man? This cisgender white male doesn't know shit about struggle. Sorry about that. But how difficult it is to be a rapper, man. I don't know, dude. You gotta fucking come up with cypher all the time and freestyle and shit, and I can't do that, man. Sometimes like at my last show, somebody was like, dude, I don't know how you go up and talk in front of for 5 minutes in front of those people. Sometimes I don't know either, but I would way rather trip out over performing in front of 50,000 people live, reciting like music. I don't know, whatever, man. To every artist, to every person their own, dude. But this season gave like a bigger like insight into what it would be like to be a big ass name, like I'm not gonna even compare Lil Dicky to Beyonce, but like I can't imagine Beyonce's day to day and shit. And imagine there was a actual TV show. I know Dave is scripted, but imagine there was like a not scripted, a not reality like type show where they give her shit like the Kardashians, where you literally saw all the fuck shit Beyonce dealt with on a daily basis, trying to raise her kids, arguing with Jay-Z, given it's all taking place in like a fucking Rolls Royce. And actually I don't know, man. I don't know, because I'm not them, dude, so I can't fucking speak about Beyonce and about Lil Dicky's problems and all that shit. But what I kind of do want to, I wanted to make this really long, but at the same point it would be like, why make it so long, a big like arc, I guess, the biggest arc about this season was Ali and Dave's relationship. And was it ever going to be mended? Were they ever going to get back together? and what's going on with them, basically. And they jump, like I said, they don't fucking keep it in consecutive order or anything. They just jump around episode to episode. You'll get a glance of her, you'll see her here or there, they'll have a conversation, she'll fucking rub his back, he'll come over, and then nothing. It's weird. Anyway, I mean, you get this arc of, you know, what's gonna happen. And in the first season, it was like how fucking Dave just is obsessed with himself and trying to figure out his career and what he wants to do as a rapper and what he wants to be, you know. And then the second season, you kind of get how fucking without Ali, you know, he's kind of not that special. Almost he's not really creative, he's not really doing what he wants. I mean, yeah, he's still fucking in the industry, and he still was on like the XXL shit and all that. He was still making moves for sure, but at the end of the day, he didn't have an album, you know. And you got to have a catalog as an artist. I even know this, man. I'm you know, doing stand-up. Like, I know I can't be doing the same fucking jokes all the time. And that's something hard to deal with. So it's hard for him to be writing new songs, new music all the time. And like I said, huge, major fucking thing. You can tell Ali, not his girlfriend, he can't write. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what was going on. So it was basically just like him struggling with how he was going to get this fucking album out, and the label on his ass, and how is he going to get Ali back? He put so much attention into getting Ali back, and I don't really know what happened with that, man. I don't want to say I don't want to give it away, because I'm giving away the whole fucking season right now. I just don't know. I really don't know what happened. I don't know how. I mean, she says she doesn't want anything to do with him like that and all this, and then, you know, she invites him over drunk, which, dude, I don't know if you've been there, but I know you have. You don't hang out with an ex and like get drunk and especially do drugs with them one-on-one and not have like any previous feelings or like any ideas of something going somewhere. Like, you fucking don't. You don't. And if you just don't, I was just saying, if you do, you probably got dumped. You know, you're the person that I got broken up with. So maybe that's why. But I don't know. The whole thing of, is Ali coming back? Where's Ali? It was great, man. It kept you, I mean, at least as a viewer, as a person, like a fan, I wanted to know what the fuck was up with Ali. And then the second biggest thing is Gaeta, bro. It's like, what's Gaeta been doing? Is Gaeta just gonna fucking chill on his rap career? Or is he gonna focus on himself and try to grow? If Dickie's just gonna do the same for him, focus on his own career, and have Gaeta as a hype man. When does Gaeta get a branch off and do other shit, you know? You see that in this season, man. And Gaeta's trying, you know, and he does it in the most like respectful way, bro. He's like, yeah, you know, when are we gonna get on a verse, bro? And that's how you do it respectfully in the rap community. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, bro. You should come on. You should hop on an episode of a podcast of mine, bro. That's how we would do it in the pod community, you know. Which, shout out Lana Rhodes, man. I know you were the intro to this, but dude, if you want to hop on the early morning podcast, dude, you're more than welcome to be a guest, dude. I know you're somewhere in the SoCal area. We can link up, bro. After your pregnancy, I mean, after your childbirth or whatever, before, we could do a live podcast while you're giving birth. I don't give a fuck, dude. That guy that you dated, what's it called? The guy at the Paul podcast, Michael Wazowski. I don't give a shit, dude. It's fine. I don't care, dude. Me and you, I can take the TikTok humor and the water slide jokes and all that shit, dude. That's fine, dude. Real quick, let's just do a shoe cam. If you thought I was joking, man, I'm not joking around when I said that this podcast, we don't fuck around. Dude, these might be women's shoes, dude. You don't even know, Lana. You're like a fucking feminist and shit and all that. I mean, that's all I'm saying, dude. It's right there. God damn it, man. I don't know if we should even keep recording or not. I don't know, dude. But Shout out to anybody that came to the last show at Flappers, bro. Fucking main room set. Killed it. Fucking grrr, you know what I'm saying? Brought out the 9 mil and no, I didn't, dude. I did pretty well. I'm happy with myself, dude. But season 2 of Dave, man, it was good. It was good. I really hope, you know, summary, here we go. I'm not a lit major or anything. It was great to show the dramatic and the underworld basically of being a rapper and how difficult it is in the come up. It was very, very in depth in that sense. But also at the same time, I missed the stupid jokes, the funny, you know, fucking, like I went back and watched season 1, you know, a little bit of it, and they had, you know, he had the fucking, that doll he would fuck and all that. It's like, dude, get back to some of the you know, the, not slapstick, but like the just childish shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the childish shit that your name is Lil Dicky after all. So I don't know, there was an episode with him and his parents, you know, they were all crying and shit. Just maybe a little bit less of that, a little bit more crying of laughter, fucking, because, you know, you peed out of both holes in your dick, you know what I'm saying? But none of the writers at FX or Hulu will listen to this or hear it. I doubt it. But if you do, dude, you know, keep an open mind. My name is Vic G. Thank you for listening to another episode of Early Morning Podcast. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.